The mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Chris? Just about to get started. How you lead up now for the Tigers.
Right.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. In the dirt, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Bellinger and a full sprint. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Dylan Dingler.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And ball 1.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, 2 now. Hammered, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
No, that's it.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
This one in the air, center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx, and taking the ball for Detroit, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and a count 2-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows settles underneath it. And there are two down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, top of the second. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Rodon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. On the ground. Fires over to first. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 18, Jahmai Jones.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 away. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
In there for strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
The Yankees looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And it's even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Ball inside.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there at the knees. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting in.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
they take the force out, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. That clips the corner.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Jazz tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the second baseman, How-Yu Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Back in New York, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch
That's a
misses. Ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the air to left center. Green on his way in. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Prince Grisham.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Judge in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Yanks with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Rice takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Now 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
This one in the air center field. Meadows gets under it. 2 down. The relay. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run. And with the sac fly, would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Wow, nice play from his backside. They get the force. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. Back here in New York, on to the fourth. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That just misses. Ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Chop to the left side. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Out number 3. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that...
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot. Here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Chisholm, the lead runner at second. Wells on at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. A 3-run shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 1 for 2.
No, outside.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That one lifted to left. Green settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Jones should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing, and he breaks his bat. McMahon fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. Knocks it down. The flip. In time.
Got him. That's an out.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham under it. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
And that's in for a strike. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, number 20.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Grant Herter.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Herter, a 6'6" southpaw, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
No.
Back up the, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit.
Stanton.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. This one in the air center field. Lee has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium, top 6. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
On the ground to third. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Puts a bunt down. Rice. Oh, a great flip. And he's safe at first.
Up next for the Tigers.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now, How You Lee. Runner takes off. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
High.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Lifted in the air, out to left. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Fought off foul. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Out to short. Baez sends it to first.
Out of there.
2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's going to be Jose Caballero. He's already homered in this game.
That's a strike. No.
And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, great stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 7th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way. And still put something on it.
Fernando Cruz takes over on the mound.
Fernando.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Colt Heath. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. A little out front there as he swings through it. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Dingler around third. He'll score. They're on the board, 4-1.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Riley Green. Runner on the go. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out easily. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Judge hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Pinch hitting for the Tigers, number 30, Terry Carpenter.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, two down. Tap foul at the plate. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one not close. Ball two. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the seventh. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That's a strike. Pitch misses. It's a ball and two strikes. Way high. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Hannafy.
Now they know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Judge rips that one. Takes it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Bouncer to second, lead. Throw to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one to first,
foul.
And that's just foul. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. This one in the air, center field. Meadows drifts towards it. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Cruz, in his 4th year, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Got it. Now 1 away. Here's Baez. And there's a foul ball. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Kevin McGonigal looking to start something with 1 gone. Ryan Yarbrough into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Late swing, foul to the left. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now he's trying for more. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Denton.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carpenter on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Jack Jr. Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tyler Holt.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. McGonigal. The throw to first.
It's an out.
They get him, but it was pretty close. 2 out, space is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Dives and it gets by. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner takes off, pitches high. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Diegler tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The 2-1. Base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep. Keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Now here is Colt Keith. In the air, left field. And that is a big first out. Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 1 for 3. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. And the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Tying run at the plate. In there. Got him looking for the K. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The tying run at the plate, and it's 1-1. One strike away. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Wenzel Perez. Big spot for him here. Bellinger in a full sprint. Ball game.